What is the history of the Carcassonne Castle? Have you ever wondered how a medieval fortress can stand the test of time? The fortified city of Carcassonne, located in southwestern France, is a stunning example. Its history is rich and complex, reflecting the many changes in southwest Europe over the centuries. The origins of Carcassonne's fortifications date back to the Roman period. The Romans built the first defensive walls during antiquity to protect the region, known as Gallia Narbonensis. After the fall of the Roman Empire, the Visigoths took control around the 5th century. King Euric I of the Visigoths constructed inner walls around 485 Common Era to defend his kingdom. These walls successfully resisted invasions from the Franks under King Clovis in the early 6th century. In the early 8th century, Carcassonne faced invasions from the Umayyad Caliphate, which briefly captured the city in 728. However, the Carolingian King Pepin the Short reclaimed it in 752. This marked the beginning of Carolingian influence in the region. Pepin was the father of Charlemagne, who further consolidated the area. The medieval castle and its fortifications took shape in the 12th and 13th centuries. Around 1130, the first major walls enclosing the castle and town were built, forming a double ring of fortifications. This enclosed area covers about 11 hectares, with walls stretching approximately 3 kilometers and featuring 52 towers constructed by various rulers over time. Carcassonne played a significant role during the Albigensian Crusades in the early 13th century. It was a stronghold for the Occitan Cathars, a religious group considered heretical by the Catholic Church. In 1209, the city was besieged and surrendered to the crusading forces led by the papal legate. The local ruler, Viscount Raymond Roger de Trencavel, was imprisoned and died shortly after under unclear circumstances. Simon de Montfort was appointed as the new Viscount and made further enhancements to the fortifications. In the mid-13th century, Carcassonne became part of the French crown following the Treaty of Corbeil in 1258. This treaty fixed the border between France and the Crown of Aragon. Kings Louis IX and Philip III expanded and modernized the fortifications, adding features like loopholes for crossbowmen and the monumental Porte Narbonnaise Gate. These improvements made Carcassonne one of the most formidable fortresses in medieval Europe. During the 100 Years' War, the fortress successfully resisted attacks, including a failed siege by Edward the Black Prince in 1355. However, the lower town suffered destruction during these conflicts. By the mid-17th century, the Treaty of the Pyrenees in 1659 shifted the border southward, reducing Carcassonne's military importance. The fortifications were largely abandoned, and the city transitioned into an economic center focused on the wool textile industry until the late 18th century. In the 19th century, the fortress underwent extensive restoration led by architect Eugène Viollet-le-Duc. His goal was to preserve and reconstruct the medieval character of the city. Today, Carcassonne is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It stands as a remarkable example of medieval military architecture in southwest Europe. The history of Carcassonne Castle reflects its strategic importance from Roman times through the medieval period, marked by conquest, religious conflict, and border defense. Its double-walled fortifications and numerous towers illustrate its role as a military, political, and administrative center in the region. The preservation of this castle allows it to serve as a cultural and historical landmark, showcasing the heritage of Southwest Europe.